Hello, my name is Jeremy Peterson. I am a teacher of the deaf and a doctoral student in the Department of Special Education at Illinois State University. Today, I'm going to talk about everything you need to know when considering a doctoral degree and how to eventually prepare for a position in higher education. Considering a doctoral degree. There are many reasons to consider and pursue a doctoral degree. Perhaps you want to just learn more. Maybe you need additional credentials or want to qualify for another position. Or perhaps there's an educational problem that just drives you nuts, and you really want to work towards solving it. Regardless of the reason, a doctorate is a huge commitment and can be very intimidating. On average, a doctorate in special education takes 5 years of full-time, intensive work. It's good to know what you're getting into when you start your doctoral program. Choosing a school and doctoral program. So, you're serious about getting a doctoral degree. Where do you begin? Mason Williams and Washburn Moses offered the incredibly convenient mnemonic device doctoral to help. D. Decide on your interests. What are your research interests? Keep it narrow. 2 or 3 key ideas is best. You're going to need to do some preliminary research on your research interests. What school and programs align with them? O. Reflect on your outcomes. What's your end game here? Do you want to be an administrator, a university professor, a researcher? Find schools and programs that will meet your outcome. C. Consider your mentor. You will need to find a mentor that will help you achieve your outcomes. It's good to find a mentor who has similar research interests and you can learn from. T. Take time to prepare. You will need to prepare for the rigors of graduate studies. Learn APA style. Take preliminary coursework. Learn how to balance your work, your school, and your life and your research. O. Look for opportunities. The program you are interested in may not be local. You may have to relocate for both your doctoral studies and for a university position. R. Research funding. Doctoral degrees are expensive. See if the university offers grants for research and tuition. Teaching and graduate assistant positions can help pay tuition and may even offer a living stipend. A. Ask questions. This is pretty self-explanatory. Ask questions about the university and their programs. Do you know the difference between a PhD and an EDD? What's a dissertation? These are all great things to know before you apply. L. Look at programs. Again, this is pretty self-explanatory. Look at different universities and the programs they offer. See if the program meets your research interests. Preparing for employment in higher education. So you applied to a university, got accepted, and finished your doctoral studies. You defended your dissertation and have earned the coveted title of doctor. Congratulations. Now it's time to see what the job market's like. Where do you begin? First, research the universities and institutions where you think you would like to apply. Does their mission match your research interests? Knowing the different universities can help you tailor your application. Second, you're going to want to create a curriculum vitae, a CV. This is a running record of your professional work. It's like a resume. A CV should talk about your degrees, your thesis and dissertation, any awards that you've won, presentations you've given, and your publications. 3. Create a cover letter. This letter is an introduction and allows you to introduce yourself and provide context for your curriculum vitae. Address this letter to the head of the search committee of the university where you'd like to apply. Remember, you are trying to get an interview, so really sell yourself. Make sure you're honest and everything in your cover letter is true. 4. Gather your other materials. There are plenty of other materials that you will need when applying to a university position. You're going to need letters of recommendation, writing samples for your portfolio, teaching statements, and written summaries of other publications that you have given. The internet has plenty of resources on how to write a good CV or a cover letter. Again, do your research. Getting started in higher education. Congratulations, you got the job. You've been hired as a tenure-track professor. Are you ready for the world of teaching, research, and service? Nervous about making tenure? Feel like you are vastly unqualified for the position of a university professor? That's all right. Most newly hired professors and doctoral students experience imposter syndrome, the feeling like they really shouldn't be in higher education. It's totally normal. There are several things you can do as a newly hired assistant professor to work through these feelings and survive until you make tenure. Have courage and believe in yourself. You are qualified and belong in higher education. Learn the culture of your institution. Review your institution and university's website. What are the goals of the university? Their vision statement, faculty-student ratio. All of this information will help you towards finding your role. Ask questions of other faculty members. Speak with other faculty members, including those that have made tenure. They will know the unwritten rules of the university, like what do you need to do if you have to cancel class? Do you have to let anyone know? What are the expectations per professors? Do you have to be on campus at all times? What are the work hours? Is there a dress code? Ask. Mentorship. Just because you have a doctorate, that doesn't mean you don't have any more to learn. See if any tenured faculty would be willing to mentor you. And if possible, collaborate with other newly hired faculty members. You're all going through the same process. Why not learn from each other? Working towards tenure. Most institutions and universities have three important aspects that they focus on during the tenure process: research and publication, teaching, and service. Remember, try to keep everything balanced as you make your way towards tenure. Research and publishing. Most universities will expect you to do research and publish your findings. Seek funding for your research. Some universities may even require you to get a grant in order to make tenure. Write, write, write. Keep on writing. Set time each day for writing. Publications are a must in higher education. Keep editing and reusing and revising your manuscripts. Submit often and learn from your rejections. And remember, write, write, write. In addition to your research, the university will expect you to teach courses. So plan your courses. Syllabi are important and make sure that you actually follow them. You want to follow your noted graded procedures and assignment guidelines. In addition, seek course feedback from students and other faculty members. Have a peer observe your class and offer you feedback. Talk to your students. What worked? What didn't work? What did they like? What would the students change if they taught the class? Service. Service is an important part of the tenure process, just as important as research and teaching. You will be evaluated on your service to the university as you apply for tenure. So you're going to want to start small and work your way up. Begin service at a local level, like in your program. Each year, build up on your levels. Perform service at the department, then the college, then the university level. When serving on committees, make sure the committee matches your interests. You will get more out of it and have greater service. Transitioning to higher education can be difficult, but it is important to remember that you worked very hard towards being a professor. You are a professional and not an imposter. Remember to keep your life, work, research, teaching, and service balanced as you work towards tenure and beyond. Good luck and have fun.